Hey guys, welcome to My Way Tarot and welcome to this next 7 days general reading for Taurus placements. This will be for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node. So if you have any of those placements, this reading will be for you guys. Just letting you know, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading is where it's most likely to resonate. So it doesn't necessarily have to be when I post the video, that there could still be messages in here for you. So if you do happen to see this at a much later date, to not worry or panic or anything, there could still be something in here for you. And with the messages, they are general. So please do not force any of the messages to fit with a particular situation, and please use your own sense of discernment with these messages. If they resonate, then that's great. If they don't, then it's just simply not your message, guys. But I wanted to wish you Happy New Year, and I hope that those of you who celebrate Christmas, you had a very Merry Christmas, and sending love and light out to you all, okay? So we're going to get into your reading, guys. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. So let's find out what's going on for you for your next 7 days. For Taurus placements, what are the current energies for the next 7 days, please and thank you. So Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages? For Taurus placements, what do they need to know for their reading today, please and thank you. What do they need to know for their reading today, please and thank you. Please excuse any background noise. I've still not been able to get my microphone. So if you hear anything else other than me, I'm really sorry about that, okay? But let's get into this. So we have the Five of Cups. Interesting, okay? So there may have been, a bit of sadness around the holidays. Okay, it's coming to the end of the year and there's a sense of, Christmas, if you celebrate it, can be quite a triggering time. There's a potential here that some of you may not necessarily be in direct contact or have very much contact with someone that you hold very special and dear to you in your heart of hearts here, okay? So potentially a loved one or even a romantic connection. But I feel like it's important at this time to take the time that you need to stay as grounded as possible and to really check in with your emotions, because I feel that we've had this full moon in Cancer recently, which has been very, very intense, okay? So there's most likely been a little bit of drama around the family, home or love situations, as Cancer can represent that, okay, with the 4th house. But we're going to find out a little bit more for you in regards to what's going on, okay? Or there's someone who is very sad at this time because they may feel like they've missed out on an opportunity with you, or they have regrets about maybe not necessarily showing of their feelings to you at a sooner date, a sooner time here. And I feel like there's just been a lot of reminiscing maybe on old times that you may have shared with someone, okay? A lot of fond memories, sense of nostalgia. But someone is definitely kind of really taking a moment to really consider what's important and what's of value to them, okay? I'm hearing, like, with Christmas, it's not all about the gift giving and all of that. It's like who you've got around you with a sense of company, okay? So I feel like for someone, most likely someone that you're dealing with, they may have had a relatively good Christmas from the looks of things on the outside, but actually deep down they may have been kind of suffering in silence in some way, holding a lot of emotion in, okay? Because I feel like this person may have been realizing that, they want that sense of emotional fulfillment in their lives. And especially if you, in a romantic sense, have not been around them, then they're kind of taking the moment that they need to really think about, okay, well, how am I going to bring this into fruition? How can we kind of move on forward with this? Or how can I make some sort of changes? I'm getting the sense of somebody taking accountability and responsibility to make something shift, okay? Yeah, with the 9 of Swords, there's been a lot of sleepless nights. There's been a lot of anxiety. Okay, we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is someone who's very much more in their masculine energy. And I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, as you guys know. And the King of Wands is always someone who's very kind of proactive here, you know, always thinking of the next thing to do, the sense of the go-getter, you know, one who can, you know, put plans into action, that type of thing. So there's someone who's definitely thinking about that they should have done, or they felt like they should have done more in an instance, but there's potentially been some sort of fear that may have been holding this person back from kind of following through with certain things, and it's kind of been getting the better at them at the moment, but they're realizing that they need to kind of push through all of that and gain a sense of confidence and self-assuredness and self-belief that they can get through whatever they're needing to, and they can get this kind of off and running between the two of you if they were just to be able to put in the action. I feel like this person may have felt at one point like, you know, something had come to a dead end between you and them, and like there was no, I'm hearing no hope in hell that something was going to be re-sparked. But I feel that, you know, this has been a long time that this person has been in this kind of lower kind of vibrational negative energy, and I feel like ultimately this person's actually fed up with it. Okay, so this person is trying to come up with other solutions or ways on how they can tackle, you know, these minor issues that keep coming through for them. Well, you know, they may seem minor to some people, but actually they're much more of a bigger deal. Okay, you know, they may have a certain individuals around them who could be saying things like, oh, don't make a mountain out of a molehill, that kind of thing. Okay, but actually this, whatever has been going on in this person's head, okay, it's definitely been very much a private struggle, and they've had difficulty with speaking up and expressing themselves. But look, with the Sun, Leo energy, they're trying to be positive, okay? They're trying to be optimistic, they're trying to be hopeful, they're trying to think to themselves, look, okay, everything can work out, and it will work out, you know, everything's going to be fine, everything's going to be all right. Look, and that is the truth with the Ace of Swords, okay? That is the truth. Everything is going to be so much better. I'm hearing better than expected. And it's interesting because I just did a reading for Aries placements that I posted up yesterday. So you or someone you're dealing with may have Aries quite strongly in their chart. And it may be worthwhile watching of that reading, okay? Because that was, I do believe, the title is Expect the Unexpected, but something's going to be unfolding to be better than expected. I know that sounds a bit of a mouthful, but that's what I'm getting, okay? Yeah, but somebody has definitely gone through a lot of hardship here, and they're trying to, you know, work through whatever struggles that they've been dealing with, whether that's something to do with their thoughts or with their actual material life, their finances, or maybe even their health, or potentially family, you know, friends, that type of thing. Obviously with these messages, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But I feel like whatever has or hasn't been happening in regards to you and someone, especially in a romantic sense, okay, you know, there's been a lot of time where you've probably cried yourself to sleep because, you know, there's this sense of, look, I wouldn't kind of turn down this person, I wouldn't have rejected them, you know, I wouldn't have done this, that and the third, or whatever they may perceive as how I would be interacting with them or dealing with them if they were to have the sense of courage and confidence to come forward towards me and be, I'm hearing, emotionally vulnerable and carry themselves with that sense of integrity and speaking of their truth of what's really been going on with them on a more personal level. I'm also hearing, for some reason, professional level. So this person may have had difficulties with, you know, job loss, you know, or kind of financial hardship of some sorts, okay? I'm even picking up on maybe even struggling as a single parent for some reason. That could resonate, but I did just see 1010 on my timer. And we have the 9 of Swords and we saw the Ace, and that also adds up to a 10. So I feel like something is coming to a close and a new beginning is coming in, you know, for this scenario right here, okay? Yeah, with the Strength card, Leo energy, someone is getting their kind of power back, okay? I'm hearing, I call my power back to me. So somebody is really trying to be bold, but they also, it's like, you may see them as someone that has this kind of extroverted personality, this outgoing, bubbly personality, but actually inside they struggle a lot more with certain things that they don't kind of show to the world here, okay? So they put on this really good, solid front to everyone else so that others don't necessarily worry about them, but deep down they're dealing with their own kind of inner demons, okay? And the sense of negativity, etc. But I did see 1111 on my timer. This may also resonate, that's something for you. But look, with the full Aries energy, interestingly enough, this person does want to take the calculated risk and the leap of faith of coming forward towards you, or maybe you're feeling inclined to go towards this person because this person wants to kind of turn their back on the past and all the hardships and challenges and difficulties that they've dealt with, or you've both dealt with in this connection separately but together in some instances. And, you know, I feel that ultimately you both just want to be starting off this new chapter in your lives, in all areas of your life, but also predominantly in this connection as well. And so that you actually have an opportunity to kind of have the fresh slate with each other, you know. 1212 on my timer. You could be seeing so many signs and synchronicities, especially angel numbers at this time. This could be very relevant for you. There may even be a little bit of mirroring energy as well. But let's get some cards on the table. King of Cups. Yeah, someone's definitely been in their emotions. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces placements may be significant. Do you know what it is? It's like this person has this kind of exterior that they're all right, but they actually carry a lot of emotions. I'm hearing strong silent type for some reason, okay? But this is someone, you know, they can either show off their emotions really well and others can kind of know exactly what's going on with this person, or they can kind of cover up their emotions very well. And they're quite neutral about certain things, but yet they kind of feel a lot within them. And so it's like how they kind of, you know, give off their energy, as it were. And I feel that this person may be realizing that actually it's safe for them to open up with you, okay? But maybe they felt like this was okay to do this with other individuals, but they may have not necessarily been so kind with them, okay? Yeah, and this kind of got their defenses up with the 7 of Wands, okay? And potentially maybe you've even put your defenses up or your boundaries up with this person, because there's a sense of like, you know that they care for you, you know that they have all these feelings for you, you intuitively know and feel that this person most likely loves you, okay, or is deeply in love with you, but unfortunately they haven't come through with the sense of the physical kind of showings to you that they care. And what this has done is got you into a position and place where you're like, oh wow, okay, and then you're having all of these kind of doubts and sense of insecurities about this person, about this connection. And I'm just kind of letting you know that actually this person and yourself, like, you both feel the same for each other. But I'm hearing different love languages could also be significant as well. Different love languages. But what else? Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Look what just flew out. The Queen of Cups with the Ace of Cups. I mean, I don't have to make it up, do I? There's a perfect pair on the table and all of this love. Look, you see how this King and Queen are just right in front of each other? You both feel this love as deeply for each other, and you know, you have been waiting on this cup from this person and they've been trying to prep themselves so that they're able to give of this, but this love is coming in for you and it is going to be a major blessing, especially if you've been waiting on this person potentially to apologize. So please don't doubt how they feel for you, because they're absolutely smitten, okay? So I feel like this is a very strong soulmate connection, you know, maybe a past life connection, twin flame connection. But look, I mean, I can't even fathom this right now. With the moon, Pisces energy, and we've just had the full moon in Cancer, which I briefly touched upon earlier on in this video. So yeah, emotions have been running very high for you, for this person, for this whole kind of connection. I'm getting something to do with, you know, the cleansing and purging of the heart chakra, but the throat chakra as well. But someone has been really tested here with trying to kind of cough up their feelings and let you know what's what with them, because they've been keeping them a secret. But this person dreams of you, okay? Pisces could be significant, but they've been holding back with that Four of Pentacles. You know, this person may have been someone that walked away at one point, or maybe you have, or you both have, because there's a sense of like, well, is there any more point to holding on to this? Because I don't see of everything as, you know, what's really truly going on with this person, because they haven't kind of allowed me in. And you know how we're saying about the kind of cleansing and purging of the heart and the throat chakra here? We see how this person has this pentacle straight across their chest, and this can be a representation of blockage of the heart chakra here. So maybe that's something you've been working on, and this person, if you're very much like spiritually connected here, they are feeling this as well. I'm getting this like sense of, I don't know, the way to get it, it's like when, I don't know if like a metal or something, it's like, you know, when it dissolves and it gets smaller and it evaporates or something like that. It's like something that has been seen as pretty rigid and, you know, that would be kind of tough to break down. That's what's the kind of blockage has been like, and it's been like dissolving or evaporating or doing of something so that it becomes smaller and smaller. And I'm hearing like, you know, the light is either seeping in or it's kind of seeping out of this here, and so therefore things are being illuminated. I know that sounds a bit of a weird way to kind of like communicate it, but that's what I'm picking up on here, guys. Wow. So this is definitely a very strong love reading that you share with this individual. But what else is going on here? But they've not been able to stop thinking about you, okay? To the point where they're like, they can't even catch a break, because it's like they think about you all day, they go to bed, they dream of you, and then they wake up and then they're completely brokenhearted by the fact that they, you know, have potentially had this very vivid dream about you being with each other or having this quality time together or seeing of each other or what have you. And then they kind of look over to their bedside and see that you're not there. And this completely and utterly gets them in this position and place where they feel incredibly lonely and they miss you terribly. And it's like, you know, this kind of fear of being emotionally vulnerable with you is not necessarily just about you, but it's something that they have to kind of work through and get through themselves. And they know that it's down to them, because they feel on some level there's a potential of missing out on being with the love of their life, which is you. And they know it to be true now that you are the love of their life, because they also know that you would likely have someone new coming in, and they would be completely downtrodden if there was the prospect of somebody else coming in, you know, to be with you, when they know what's true about this connection and that it's you that they've always wanted to be with, but they didn't feel like they had it in them to be able to get it out to let you know that I'm hearing it's always been you, okay? And they do want you and them to kind of work together on certain things here and have this new beginning with the Fool, because that's all they keep on thinking about. It's like they get so excited by the idea of, you know, you and them, and kind of planning out the next steps and imagining your kind of lives together and all of this. But then all of a sudden it's like they kind of stop at a halt here and stop themselves, because they go, oh, what if this? What if I'm rejected? What if they don't feel the same for me? What if they don't love me anymore? I'm hearing anymore. What if they don't forgive me? What if this, that, and the third? And it's just literally like they go in this downward spiral. And it really just upsets them to the point where they get in this energy of, maybe I shouldn't bother. I'm hearing they're too good for me anyway. Like, this person feels like you're out of their league. They kind of put you on this pedestal. They feel like you're so amazing, really beautiful, very kind, very compassionate. You know, you have this kind of glow about you, and you're just someone who's incredibly empathic here. I don't know if I said that already, but this person just loves this, you know, feminine energy that you kind of hold within you. It's just amazing. But as I said before, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. You know, this person here with the Two of Pentacles feels like you're very well balanced here, okay? You know, you may look on the outside that you've got everything together, but potentially you may be feeling, you know, like the, what's the saying? You know, when the swan goes over the water and the swan looks so graceful, but then the feet are just paddling like this. So maybe you both have been feeling that, okay? Everything looks to be one way, but actually what's going on is far, far deeper. But let's see what's going on here. What else here, please, for the next 7 days? There may even be a confession here, okay? A confession of their love, a declaration of their love and their feelings for you. Because I feel like ultimately if they were to follow their heart and put themselves out there, they would actually be very well received by you. I don't feel like you would sit there and go, oh, I told you so with this, that, and the third, or kind of rub it in their face about what did you did wrong and what did you do that for, and the sense of being hypercritical or judgmental or anything like that. I feel that actually you would just kind of look at this person and you would just hear them out and listen to what they've got to say, okay? But I feel like this person will have their own very unique kind of way of letting you know how much you mean to them, okay? But I feel also, because the potential that there may be different love languages between the two of you, this person may have not necessarily understood yours, okay? Or you may not necessarily understood theirs, and so therefore there's this kind of, you know, sense of heightened emotional intelligence, okay? Coming through from this person, the sense of emotional maturity, and they're now realizing, okay, it just because this person shows how they feel in this way doesn't necessarily mean that they don't love me. I feel that there's been an instance here where you may have had to put boundaries up or retreat your energy or focus on yourself because, you know, you weren't getting certain needs met, okay? Yeah, you've had to stay single, or you've kind of been working on yourself, working on your confidence, maybe working on your finances, because I feel overall you have this very much like enlightened perspective in regards to this connection with this individual here with the Hang One Pisces energy, you know, and you've been incredibly patient, but it may have taken, you know, a little bit more time for this person to be on the same page as you, but I feel like you guys are aligning really beautifully, and this person's coming forward with that Knight of Pentacles, okay? Slowly but surely does it. I mean, I know it's the slowest moving knight of the deck here, but, you know, progress is still progress, and they've been, you know, making their way to you for a very, very long time, okay? But you may just not know of this because you may not be around this person physically, so you may feel like everything is moving at snail pace. But this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming through. But this person wants to come forward with an offer, you know, something tangible. It may be a gift, okay? But if not necessarily a gift, it's just going to be the sense of showing up and following through with time, effort, energy, you know, so that you can feel secure and safe and stable in this connection because they're being reliable. You know, they'll be there when they're going to say that they're going to be there. I feel like that may have been an issue in the past, but this person has really reevaluated certain things that they've done previously, and I feel like they've kind of learnt through all of that, okay? They've learnt through all of that. What else here, please? Seven of Cups. This person was very confused in the past. This person may have been someone that had options, or they still have options. But it's like, you know, you have the Seven of Cups here and the Ace of Cups. I mean, it's pretty obvious that you're the one that stands out compared to everyone else. But there may have been a point where you've kind of, you know, blended in with the rest of the cups, or your cups did. And this person may have just not necessarily had seen it, okay? But now they're realizing that you're most likely going to be the one that has these options coming through for you. And now they're stressed out because obviously they want to give you their cup of love, okay? but they held back from you because they may have been very unsure about what it is that they wanted or truly desired in the past. But now I feel like they know, and they know that they're kind of taking their time or being, you know, a bit slow off the mark here in regards to making certain decisions because of being in fear or unsure about whether they're doing of the right thing, which I feel that has most likely been because of some sort of previous hurt or trauma to do with other relationships, whether it's romantic or not, that made them unsure of themselves and whether they could trust themselves to make certain decisions. And I feel like this person just didn't make a decision when it came to you, but not making a decision is also making a decision. And so you may have felt a little bit breadcrumbed by this person, but I feel like this person had to deal with, you know, potentially codependent relationships first, or, you know, this energy of people pleasing and what have you. They needed to work through all of that before they were able to give you something far more balanced here. But look, with the Ace of Pentacles, this person has the full intention of coming in and making sure that you know exactly where they stand with you, because I feel like, you know, they've definitely dealt with a very dark period, but I feel like you most likely have done as well. Okay, you know, you may have been a bit unsure about what you're meant to be doing next, or who you're meant to be dealing with, or where you should be like putting your priorities, or, you know, what truly makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. But you both have learned a lot through previous experiences. What else here, please and thank you? The Devil, yeah. Capricorn energy. We're currently in Capricorn season. This could be very significant here, guys. 10 of Pentacles. Last card, please, to go underneath that Ace of Cups for this reading. Emperor, Aries energy, but divine masculine coming through as well with that King of Swords. Okay, Knight of Pentacles showing through again. 4 of Pentacles, the Hermit. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Virgo energy and then Taurus and Libra with that Empress, and then the 9 of Cups and the Chariot. Wow. Cancer's energy. You see, if this person can get through what, you know, their own kind of like mental prison here, okay, and claim their kind of power back, or feel like they're in a position where they have the sense of stability and security within themselves and also their surroundings, you know, they couldn't get to you quick enough, basically. But this person has probably gone through a spiritual awakening, the dark night, the soul, most likely the same as you, and they've needed to be isolated and alone to work through some serious kind of issues that have been going on within them. But this person has done the work and they have transformed and changed. And when they come forward to be able to communicate with you, they're going to be doing it from a place where it's going to shock you, because this person could have been someone that was a bit, you know, direct, maybe a bit standoffish or a bit cold, or someone that was, you know, not necessarily scared to kind of say it how it is and kind of not really think of the consequences of what they're saying. It's like, and I feel like now with this person, they've kind of changed that up, okay? But look, this person may have been in a position and a place in their life where they prefer to be single, okay? Or even if they were dealing with, you know, connections romantically in the past, okay? If they were in a long-term situation or what have you, it's like I feel like they may have been in it through some sort of, you know, practical means. You know, maybe there's been family or children involved, you know, finances involved, a house involved, family kind of, you know, saying of certain things that they need to do this, that, and the third. So they were carrying out what they felt like they needed to in regards to duty, obligation, and responsibilities. And I feel ultimately this person has actually been, you know, in this position and place where they're realizing that, you know, there is more to life than having the sense of everything on the outside kind of looking a certain way, the sense of materialism. This person could have been a workaholic, actually, and they've been working through all of that, because this person could be very driven, very disciplined, very successful, But it's like got to the better of them because it meant that they've pushed people away, or they've pushed connections away, or you away. They haven't allowed people in because they've had this kind of devil on their shoulder, as it were, telling them that they're not enough, or they need to be bringing in more money, or they need to have more, you know, status in regards to climbing up the career ladder, or that they need to be, you know, doing this, that, and the third. This could be someone who's actually like the main breadwinner or a provider, not necessarily just for their own family if they have children, but maybe for their own immediate family, okay? Especially if their mother or their father, you know, if they're not working or they're kind of retired, and, you know, there's only so much that you can get through, you know, your pension and what have you. So maybe this person has just a lot on their plate whereby, you know, they haven't really allowed people in because they've just not been able to feel like they can make time for other people because they've got so much going on with themselves. So I'm getting workaholic kind of vibe here. But this person may have been someone who, you know, wanted just to keep everything relatively casual or superficial, okay? But then there's something about you. I'm getting like, I'm seeing Cupid and Cupid's arrow, okay? And it's literally like just shot the arrow straight into their heart, okay? So I don't know why I'm picking up on Valentine's. I know that, you know, Valentine's is next year in February, so, but I'm picking up that this person may ask you or want you to be their Valentine, okay? But I do feel that there's something that's occurring way before then, but, you know, you may end up being in a commitment with this person by then, or there's a sense of talking about the future and being fully committed and what have you. But this person imagines what their life would be with you, okay? And I feel like they've attracted in all the wrong partners in their life, okay? You know, people that haven't been the best of influences. You know, this is someone that could actually be prone to kind of drinking quite heavily, to numb of their emotions, to numb of their feelings. And it may have worked to a certain point, okay, and got them through what they've needed to. But I feel like I'm hearing the novelty of this is just kind of wearing off, and they actually feel worse for it. I'm hearing for some reason like the hangovers last for like 3 days. So this could be someone who's, you know, getting a little bit older now and their body's just not reacting the same way as it used to compared to maybe in their, you know, younger years. And they're realizing that, you know, what kind of coping method worked for them before is not kind of working for them now. And this person is having, you know, some sort of change up in regards to being more disciplined in other areas of their life, because I feel like this person is actually wanting you to know and to show to you that they can follow through and kind of be there for you, but also be there for themselves and not kind of get in this position of and place of, you know, I'm hearing disassociating, okay, like being out of control with certain things. This could have been someone that works hard, play hard, but they may have had an instance where something didn't work out so well, and this got them to sit back and question and be like, right, if I'm really serious about going in this direction, then I need to kind of really reevaluate and look at myself here. And this person may have not been willing to do that in the past. But this person is serious. I'm hearing about being, you know, I'm hearing a husband, okay? You know, or a wife, but I'm picking up on more that this person, if they are a masculine, okay, they are a male, then they're sitting there to themselves like, you know, I'm not necessarily looking for a wife, I'm looking to be in the position where I'm a husband, because there's a difference, okay? This person is looking for their long-term life partner, after being probably a bachelor or a bachelorette for a very long time, or even if they've been in long-term commitments in the past, or they've been romantically dealing with someone, they've just not been, you know, too serious about the whole kind of thing. It's just been there for the sake of being there, but then they're realizing, wow, what am I doing? What am I playing at? I don't want to miss out on the love of my life. I really need to change ish up now. So they may have actually gone through a breakup recently, or a separation. because this person is like, there's no way I'm missing out on the love of my life. There's no way I'm missing out on, you know, having my future happiness being completely taken away from me for the fact that I didn't have, you know, the conviction and the courage to kind of work through my own ish here and go forward towards the person who I deem to be, I'm hearing, the most important to me in my life. Because I feel like it's unbeknownst to you, because this person has been given off this kind of, you know, nonchalant impression that, you know, they're indifferent, but that's far from the truth, okay? That's far from the truth. They could have also dealt with karmic energies around them, family members, okay, friends, romantic interests who are, you know, kind of been someone that has been using them for some way. And this person's just fed up with it because they're now seeing through all the BS and realizing that they all have a hidden agenda, but you never had this hidden agenda. You've always been very pure, very truthful, very loyal, very open, and you've been just, you know, I'm hearing amazing. And this person's like, yeah, I need to really sort my ish out, and I need to kind of get my stuff in order to show to them that they mean the world to me, because that's how they truly feel about you. And they're going to let you know that relatively soon. I really do feel that, okay? But anyway, guys, really interesting reading. So we have 1010 coming through, 999, 777, 111, 1111, 44, 444 here, okay? But Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We did see Aries, Leo and Sagittarius at the beginning of the reading with the King of Wands. But so pretty much all signs, but you know, the main ones here on the table could be significant for the Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements for yourself or your love interest. But that's going to be the end of your reading. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you to those of you who've already financially donated. I greatly appreciate you. If you wish to donate, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. And I also have a super thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate. Sorry, Mercury retrograde still in Capricorn, funnily enough, for the next few days. So bear with me. If you wish to energetically donate, you can like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments. So thank you all so much. I do love reading those. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you. And I just want to say thank you to my members. You guys mean a great deal to me, and if you wish to be a member, there is a link in the description box below. But please feel free to check out your other zodiac sign readings for those other placements in your birth chart. If you are a little bit unsure about what zodiac signs you have in which birth which birth chart placement, what have you, not long ago I did actually post or repost a link so you can have access to a free birth chart. Okay, your own personal free birth chart, and I have all the information kind of listed there available for you. But sending love and light your way. Happy New Year, guys, and we'll speak to you soon. So please take care. Thank you. Bye, guys.